What's going on, guys? We're gonna be back at it again with another Sunday Fun Day talk show about some crossover and some Donny Cates goodness. And appreciate everyone that came out. But you know me, I don't like to take up too much time. We're going to introduce our panel. So first up,
Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? It's your boy, Metaphor. No, I'm kidding. Spoiled again comics. What is up? Glad to be here. Ready to talk some fire.
all right, appreciate you coming out, brother. About time for the next person. We finally got his intro, and we gonna introduce our boy Hydra.
Hail me, finally.
Nah, Papa Willie, that's actually KM. But we're not gonna get started on KM.
Huh? What up, Pop?
What's up? Appreciate you coming out, brother. As always, I hear that you got some goodies coming soon. Maybe we could talk about it a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sound good. We got. Nah, I almost called you Grandpa. Sorry, Jay.
How's it going? How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, man. I was gonna be like welcoming in the grandpa of the group, but then I was like, nah. Let me take that back.
I appreciate that. I'm not quite grandpa. I got
multiple grandpa.
Maybe 5 more years, and then I'll be grandpa.
All right, man. We'll wait 5 more years for that joke.
I
All
hope.
right. Next up, we got the biggest baby of all babies.
What's up, everyone? We're here. We got some news. We got some spec. We got some hatred in the house. Double H. Let's get to it.
Oh, Lord. All right. Next up.
What's going on? How's everybody in the panel, man?
Amazing.
Okay, there's one person has an opinion. Nobody else?
I'm doing great, Kat. Thank you for asking.
Living my best life.
There we go. It's sounding better. More people are coming in.
You know, busy as always, but you know, you got KM in the dark shadows.
So, I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but
Hey,
I mean, I got all kinds of shit I could talk about. The other night I talked about empanadas. So.
Nah, I think we're gonna stick it to crossovers from Donny
Beef or chicken?
No, dude, caramel apple, the Taco Bell ones. Trying to find a good recipe. Those things are freaking bomb.
Hey, Kat, you need to text me this because I love Taco Bell.
Hey, KM, you got anything you want to say to the community before we get started?
What's up, Mr. Wheelie of Pop?
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing? Wanted to just say hi, and wanted to say something to Baby.
And I just don't understand why you so mad.
How's it going, Baby?
Oh, snap.
Can we all just get along?
We're gonna start this. Alrighty, man. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our last but not least panel member. There may be one coming in soon, but this is what we got so far.
what strikes fear into the hearts of anyone what hears it. That's right, it's metaphorical.
What is up, party people? Let's get out of control.
Not quite. Let's say that for Poser's channel.
Okay. My bad.
Let's talk about caramel apple empanadas.
Snap.
Phantismal.
Nah, that bullshit at the Capitol.
Oh my! We're not gonna talk. Oh my goodness, man!
We know
All right.
that was all you, Hydra.
So without
Hydra was the dude with them horns on and shit.
Y'all, there's no proof.
There's no.
I see something. All right, we got a new panel member in the house. Let's go and welcome our special guest of all guests. He's back again. We got Mike Rogers. What's up, brother?
Hey, I know that guy.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, I buy books from that guy.
Number one fan. Oh my God. I want my money back.
I know that cartoon.
Oh Lord, this why you can't have nice things.
You would have gotten more claps if you would have not had that hat on, but it's all right.
Yeah, Patriots suck.
Oh,
how dare you?
You can't patronize the special guest, man. What's going on, brother?
Good stuff. Not much. Good to see you guys.
Hey, yeah, definitely. Welcome back, man. You're in for a real treat because I got something coming up real quick for y'all.
Thank you.
I don't believe you.
Mike, do you know how to make caramel apple empanadas, dude? I'm looking for a recipe.
Did work at Taco Bell, but they
encouraged.
were not to where we would make them in store, so I couldn't tell you.
You don't have to live up your dream of caramel.
I'm gonna mute everyone real quick.
Oh yeah, that was me.
All right, so looks like we got some news coming up, and we're gonna start with this bad boy first. So.
Again, Comics here with AMKM bringing a pickle banger news report. Numerous reports are flooding the news with suspicions of the Homesick Pilot's 616 Hutchison variant having tie-ins with Crossover and Silver Surfer Black. Starting with the top right, we see a heart with the initials E and H and R and L, which we believe to stand for Ellie Howe and Ryan Lowe, the two main characters in Crossover. Coincidence? I think not. Now moving on to the left side, we see the name Eleanor-143, which we recall from issue 5, of the Silver Surfer Black, also written by Donny Cates. It refers to the planet called Eleanor-143, which brings us to our last tie-in. If you look right above the skateboard, we see the phrase, God is coming, which in Silver Surfer Black refers to Noel, who is the god of symbiotes. The big questions here are, what are the plans with Homesick Pilots? Will we see more tie-ins? Why these characters? And will Noel be coming? And if so, when and where will he be coming? Thank you for watching this AMKM Pickle Banger Report, Folding in Comics AMKM News. Remember, stay classy, San Diego.
All right. So with that news report, we're gonna go ahead and move on over to the next panel member. What's up, there, baby?
Look at this guy.
This may be the best newspaper ever yet to come out. If you guys haven't read the paper, check it out this week. Anyway, on the other hand, Crossover 3, it was a total bust in my opinion. I just said, like, get out of here. Where is he? Where is Spawn?
Oh my lord. So that's the extent of your argument to why it sucks with just because Spawn didn't appear.
Where's Crossover 3?
Where's Crossover 3? Right here. Crossover 3.
Oh, okay.
No Spawn. Yet Spawn is on every other cover. Every other cover. We got some really nice Spec here out of this, but no Spawn.
I would say maybe some people was speculating that Spawn was going to appear, and he didn't.
Yep, and they ruined it for us. But that's okay. I still have hope in the issue.
So, I mean, let's take the context of Spawn not appearing. You didn't like the story. You didn't like what they covered. You don't feel like it added anything to the story. I mean,
every cover, Spawn.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Every cover except this one. Every cover.
I want the biggest question I want to know is who is supposedly quote unquote the rope.
Really? This is what you give me? This is what you give me.
Was that even a Gundam though? Like, I thought it was Gundam.
Don't even mention who that was.
It was like 2 panels.
Nope.
Hey, that's Dark Horse at his finest, Big Dog. That's Dark Horse at his finest. You leave Madman Einstein out of this.
All right, before Big Baby goes off,
Einstein out of this.
before Big Baby goes off the rails with his.
What about the
haterade.
playback?
Just your haterade report, guys. Drink it up.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to Mike Rogers. What's going on, brother? Did you get a chance to read Crossover 3?
Did I? Yeah, I read it.
Mike, you're muted, bro.
What's that?
There we go.
Oh, sorry about that. I have not read it yet. Okay. I haven't gotten mine yet. I went up to it's at the store. I'm probably gonna go grab it tomorrow. But I was just waiting for mine to come in, and they haven't come in. But I've heard. This is the first I've heard of the Homesick Pilots tie-in.
Yeah, that's actually kudos to 616 Comics, working with Megan Hutchison, and they kind of threw that information out there on the cover.
So. Excellent source for our news.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a really good one though. A lot of the tie-ins are in that cover, which is pretty cool because we are getting. Now, here's the question though. You think though, Mike? Do you think that? You see how we got the paybacks in issue number 3, right?
Yeah.
And that's a Donny creation. What I felt about what issue 3 was telling me was, what do you think we're gonna end with the Homesick Pilots cover? Do you think that we're only gonna get Donny Cates characters like Silver Surfer Black, like just
I mean, I told you
Venom.
I told you a while ago it was gonna be mostly shit that he wrote, like Venom.
What's up, DB Striker?
Doctor Strange, fucking Thanos,
Thor.
And that's the reason why Marvel gave him a lot of characters to mess with, because
now it
makes sense.
It will. I mean, now issue 1 makes sense as well because the guy that she's seen that she thought was Superman was actually Doctor Strange.
What was your question, Mike Rogers?
Yeah, too. My thing is, so they came out with the 8 covers. And they came out with the 8 covers for number 3 with the Spawns on them. Mm-hmm. And then one of those was a 1 in 25, and it was called Infinity 13. So there were Infinity something 13. So there were it was like the Spawn one, the Cyber Force one, Nowhere Man one, Walking Dead one,
So we're
Shadowhawk one.
referencing to the secret variants, the 1 in
Yeah.
8. Okay.
And then there was the 1 in 25 that was like Infinity 13 or something. One of the names on there was not a comic book that had existed before. And it was at number 13. It was like something 13. And it sold out like immediately.
Friday?
Yeah.
The 13th?
This one.
Don't listen to Foiled.
Oh.
That's our first appearance of Jason Voorhees.
Now, this came out whenever those other covers came out, but when all those covers came out, there was one other. And so there was all those number ones, and then there was one that was a 1 in 25, and it was Infinity something, like Infinity 13 or Infinity something 13.
I think it's referring to Thanos number 13. If you go look at Key Collector, it's the major null key.
13 seems to be the key in all of his series. But I'm wondering, because at first I was like, when I saw those covers, I was like, oh, are there tie-ins to all these stories, or is this just a money grab that they're doing the 8 covers?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, and that's where I was gonna go.
Yeah.
Why so many covers? Why these books?
Because the news is going to cover it all.
I think because of the cliffhanger, dude. The cliffhanger left everybody thinking of Spawn, right? But then Donnie doesn't bring you Spawn in issue number 3. He probably saves it for 5 or 6. You know what I mean? With the bigger tie-in with another different character from a bigger title.
Yeah, because the octopus came back.
Yep.
From issue number 1, the octopus came back in issue number 3. So,
which do we think we just got to call it? That was Gundam, right?
Yes, it was Gundam.
So we originally went with, I think it was a unanimous
Whoa.
that Foiled was right. What was it last week? Yeah, I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago where he said that's Gundam.
What was? Oh, I missed it. I probably saw it because is it in number 3?
Yes.
Well,
it's also.
We thought the lead runners were either Gundam or Macross.
Pick up the image.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll pull up the image right now. Let me see if I can grab it. Where he came in.
But I mean, all of this, all in all, it's kind of like, why are we getting these Marvel Earth references? And God is coming. Those are stuff that we see in Marvel and stuff. So I don't think it's just a tease, guys. I just think it's reeling in little by little. So he's gonna throw in little paybacks, like a couple of his little small stuff that he did at the beginning.
AM, there you go.
Okay.
I have it up.
So yeah,
already.
this is. Oh, you're good.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, this is where Gundam comes in.
Smashes the octopus.
And it seems
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
he was on the
battling
cover.
it out. Yeah.
He's on that's the shadow on the cover.
That's the shadow on the cover.
I mean, I just want to know who in the hell is the last guy, the guy on the last panel.
Oh, dude, that's Madman.
That's Madman.
That's Madman. Einstein.
No,
Thanks to J1.
This is J1's fine. Go ahead and take over the floor, Jay.
Way to throw the bullet on that one.
Hey, you need to change the time at the bottom for the auction to 8 p.m.
Oh yeah, I'll adjust it.
All right.
You know me, I'm always throwing out that.
Go
Hey,
ahead, J1. I'm sorry.
I thought they were gonna bring it up a little later.
I know, right?
They went right into it, so I had to go to you, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, blame Meta. It's my
All
fault.
right, here we go. Here we go, fellas. So, Madman Einstein, right? Mike, all red character. This is, Anyway, so I need to share my screen here.
All right.
Easiest way I knew, right? There's all sorts of neat stuff about him in here. He's an older character. He's been around for a long time, right? His first appearance was in Creatures of the Id from back in 1990. And that's like a $300 book, and it's going up and up and up, strictly because of Crossover 3. Like, there were rumors of him being in it, going to be in it, but nobody had even a clue about it. But his name is Frank Einstein. It's a combination of Frank Sinatra and Albert Einstein, and kind of a reference to Frankenstein. Anyways.
Nice.
So after his first appearance in that Madman Einstein, his first appearance there in the Creature of the Id, they did a whole run with him with the Atomics. Anyways, I remembered seeing that. Come back to me real quick.
Oh man, you mean we got to see your pic? Oh shit. No.
Oh, I know, right? It's not fair. So I remembered.
What is this? A beauty contest?
No, I just wanted to promote my logo. That's all. So
What is that? A shameless plug?
No, but I remembered. So when me and Miguel were first talking about the book, and he was like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" I remembered seeing that crooked exclamation point the dude had on his chest, and from when I was young, right? And I could not remember for the life of me what it was. And then Einstein, I typed in Einstein.
Amadeus.
Yeah, there you go. I typed in Einstein comic book character, and this guy pulled up, and I was like, "That's it. That was it." And it was like, "Holy cow!" But he's an interesting character, quite powerful. Yeah, connection penalty. Thank you. I like that. Madman is Freakazoid in disguise.
Wait, I know this is off topic, but I got to do this.
Yo, Hydra.
Mike Roger, I've never seen your avatar until right now.
I've never had one before. Marvelous Comics made this for me.
I love it.
I love it too. I think it's perfect. Now he made me an intro too, and I just got to figure out how to put it in.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta send that to me for when you're in our auction, man.
So, let's go ahead and show the panel here. Do you want to show the panel from Crossover where he's in it?
Oh yeah, it's in like the last page. I was trying to get to it.
Yeah, I'll show it right now. I'm already on the page. Here, I got it up already.
He's almost there.
I'm literally on the page already.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You get your turn.
Did you got to use the other one.
Stop.
Readcomicsonline.com. Readallcomics.com.
There he is. There he is on the last panel.
Is anybody looking?
Yeah, I use that.
Is it page 24? Page 24.
Let me check and make sure.
Ignore the ads.
Yeah, page 24.
That's what I thought.
But there he is. Never really been much for capes, though, he said.
Yeah, because she drew the picture, which led everybody to believe it was Superman.
When it was really this nut job.
So he's looking at the picture the kid drew.
Wait though, guys. Exactly. In issue number 3, it doesn't confirm that he was the one that saved it.
Yes, it does, because she fucking literally at the end of the book. Watch, I'm gonna go back one panel. She's like, well, first she says that Dr. Strange was, but then so it made me think that he was using
no. What I read was,
but then right here, look, right here where it says, she's like, he's like, oh my God, is that a drawing of me? Hey, will you look at that? That's just well.
And then he says, well, I'm really never really been much for capes though, which means he's looking at the drawing. That's a drawing of him that she drew, but she drew a cape on him.
I think what I'll do, I think he's full of it in the sense that he's thinking that, oh, it's me, and it's not about him, because you know how he's coming in there, like, look how he's walking in, feeling himself. You know what I mean? I still
looks like he just got done taking a shower or something, dude.
Bro, that's literally what I thought. I was like, what is going on?
I thought he was wearing a suit or some shit.
No, that's like a towel over his shoulder. Like, it looks like he just got done taking a shower and he's like drying himself off.
The crazy part is He came at the last panel.
And like I'm saying, you didn't hear Ellie say anything like, I think if that wasn't him, that you would have heard Ellie be like, that's not you. But I mean, we ain't gonna know until
Elle or Ava?
Ava.
No, Ava. I'm sorry, the girl. The little girl.
Ava Queen.
Ava. So we'll know in the next issue when she confirms or denies. It was either Doctor Strange posing as Superman or it was him.
Well, here's something that I think. I mean, that really kind of upset me in a sense, is that we've been led down a road where we were given false images. Can you? I'm sharing my screen. Can you?
Watch it be a picture of a caramel apple empanada.
No. All right, so this is an image
false
of
narrative. I know what you mean.
This is an image of Crossover 4, and we were like looking at all these images, and it's like this is Storm, and this is this, and this is that, right? And I mean, they go to an obscure comic book that Donny Cates wrote, The Paybacks. That these people are all like they're all like spin-offs of other characters. They're like clones of other characters.
Huh.
If you read the book, I mean, I read the book. These people are similar to other superheroes. Like this guy, Dark, or I don't know if that's Dark or not. I know that he's in here. Dark is exactly like Doctor Strange. So there's an image wasn't it in 2 where there was that image of Doctor Strange, we thought? I mean, he looked exactly like him. He had the cloak and and it looked like he was the one that was
He's actually that black dude. What is Dr. Black?
Dark with a Q.
I mean, but to me, that doesn't really make me mad. It just means that he tried in another character instead of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and I'm okay with it. I mean, but it was just like, damn, man, it's kind of like almost like, because this got canceled after four issues.
Okay.
Could it be that Donny Cates is kind of throwing it back at Dark Horse? Like, you canceled my book, and look at what a freaking badass I am.
Yeah, it's probably a little thumbs up to them to like watch. He'll be like, "Look, watch. I'm gonna blow these motherfuckers up now that you didn't fucking want to sell them. I'm gonna make millions of dollars off of these characters. Now you get what I'm saying?"
Yeah, he wasn't wrong.
And now they look even dumber because they could have probably owned the rights and shit to these characters if they would have ran with it back then.
Well, I mean, they probably do own the rights to him because it was published by them.
No, like I'm saying, obviously they don't. If he's using the paybacks directly, their name, he's drawing he's having them redrawn.
Okay, but
that's why I think it was allowed though, guys. That's what I'm saying. That like, look, if you think about it, I think it's I think that's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's all part of the plan because we're all anticipating it, right? So you get the paybacks, right? And you get Doctor Strange, the fake looking Doctor Strange, right? But we already saw the little girl mention Doctor Strange and mention Superman by name. So okay, that's why I'm going out there. So what I'm trying to say is, what if these are just side issues? One, to prop up the work that is going, and like you said, Dark Horse is not in a good bind right now. These books can help out Dark Horse a lot. Now check this out. Another thing, he throws it in there that the book got canceled. Exactly what Cat 60 is saying. If you read Crossover number 3, he even throws fun of it that the book got canceled. Even the characters are like, "We got canceled." You know what I mean? And it was kind of hilarious.
Well, I know. I think another thing to expand on what you're saying is that I don't think it's an accident that the girl mentions Doctor Strange by name, even though it's Dr. Black.
Is exactly. I think that Dr. Black and them are all there to be like before you get the big cheeses. You know what I mean?
No, it's to create an extra turn. Like how
that's what I thought.
It's basically like in most shit you would only have one turn, and instead of this you got two. Like because like it's like first you thought that this was Doctor Strange and it ends up being Dr. Black, and then first you thought that the other character was Superman when it's actually this Madman.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman is obviously still going to show because they've shown the Superman literally in issue 2. They show their arms hanging. It's not. This isn't up for debate whether we've seen them here in these issues or not. That's irrelevant. The added point is that if you go back to issue 2, the person that is quote unquote that we thought is Doctor Strange is obviously still locked up. He's still in whatever this super prison. He's not out free like this guy. So there's two guys that are similar in power.
Exactly, because there's multiple different characters in comics.
Free.
Yeah, and you know what I'm kind of realizing now is like they probably locked up the real characters that were doing good, and now you have all these like crappy imposters who are giving a bad name, and that's why that's why it's in this book everything is so negative, and I think it's because now there's all these imposters, and they're just not like.
Well, I think
it's not like the original heroes.
I think it was like this. I think that they kind of wanted. This is like the dipping your toes. So like, here's an example. If Dark Horse starts to see a huge uptick in sales to the paybacks, then that's more incentive for when he goes to approach Marvel and he'll go or whoever and say, "Hey, let me use Doctor Strange in them officially." They'll say, "Look, I took the paybacks from Dark Horse, and this is how many units they sold." Like literally after we dropped Crossover 3, and that'll be ammunition for him to go to these bigger characters when he's like, "Hey, I want to use your character now." Like he's building momentum basically with the smaller characters because it's easier to negotiate with Dark Horse than it is to negotiate with Marvel and DC for one of their characters. So I think that this is the stepping stone up for them testing the waters and proving like this is like proof of concept in business, what they would call it. Like these original first appearances by these other characters that are not on Image, that are in Dark Horse, that are in other comics, are like proof of concept for what Donny Cates is trying to prove to the publishers that, hey, I can take your IP and sell it here and keep it safe and isolate it and make it back over.
I would say that he already has that lined up.
Well, if he does,
he would have to have that lined up if he was going to go ahead and start.
So then, what I would say is that this is the slow buildup. Then, like he isn't going to just blow his load right on like issue 3. This is like the slow, like the foreplay culmination up to the orgasm.
And that's what I'm thinking. Is like like for me, like I think with issue 3, I think there's a lot of things in here where once we read more and more, like I think it's just going to hit us in our face and be like, oh, wait a minute. That's why it was Madman. That's why it was those characters. It's all going to add up. And then issue 3, I almost think, since a lot of people are like, oh, issue 3 really wasn't that good. I don't know what I was expecting. But you also have to remember, it's not the first time where Donny Cates has had a book come out, had it not be, big. And then as you're reading, and then we find out something like a couple issues later, and then next thing you know, that $5 book just turned into like $100 book. Because, now we're just realizing, this is why the character was in there. This is what the character is doing. This is what's happening with the character. He might be using these characters. Like he might be using Madman. And, we don't know. There might be a Madman, animated series or a movie or something coming out. And that's why he's using him, which, writers and artists and all that get a little bit beforehand because they tend to work with the screenwriters and all that and stuff too, as far as putting out the movies and whatnot. And they kind of, I'm sure, get the little sneak peek.
Here's the other interesting thing, though, about Madman. Even though he was originally deployed on Dark Horse, he ended up going to Oni and then to Image. So, like, later volumes of Madman are on Image, so he's owned by Image now. Like,
Oh yeah,
since
And then
2007.
McFarlane worked with Dark Horse and Image
Well,
constantly.
what I'm saying is
So
that
there's always that connection of
Image.
trust.
Also,
is here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. Image is the last publisher for Madman, meaning Image is the only publisher for Madman since 2007. The last time they published a Madman was in 2010. That was volume 3.
But that's the smartness of Donnie, bro. If you look at it and what he did with crossover number 3, he brought the Paybacks, which is Dark Horse, and he brought Madman, which was first appearance in Dark Horse. So the dude is not like messing around, dude. He's doing it with the vision, bro. Like there's something going on. We're just a little bit ahead of thinking that we just want the main characters now. But I think we're just gonna get pieces by pieces until we get the big bang. Well, I'm with Mike Rogers on this one. He kind of usually uses like 7s, 8s, and 9s to throw a big banger, but then he uses like 13 and 14 issue and 15 to throw a big banger. So that's when I don't know where he's going with this one. I don't know if it's gonna be around.
Well, see, now
7 and 6.
I'm gonna have to go read Creatures of the Id. So that's the book we got to go read now.
That's a hard one to get. That's expensive. It's like a $250 book.
Well, I
Just
mean,
got
we
12
should be able to find it online somewhere. We can read it, so.
Yeah.
I love where this is going, but I got one question.
What, man? What?
How y'all feel about that preacher, man?
Man, he was going ham in that issue, man. I don't know what the hell that.
Bro, I was like, it took a turn for the worse. I was like,
I'm sorry. If I was Ryan, I would have swung back.
Did you wait here to wait? The dude was cracking him in his face with a belt, bro. Like what?
Oh yeah, major
grown ass man.
I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead
a little
serious.
bit more teaching than others. I'm just saying. Some kids need a little bit more.
I'm dead serious with how sensitive some of these other books are becoming with just even the art. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a controversial issue because of that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Are you referencing to the dad being a preacher and how
affected these fucking?
I mean, I could do it. That could do it too. But I mean,
what I'm saying is, or alluding to, is that how the children are mistreated. Are you talking?
Oh no,
about?
yeah, that. But you know,
I see what you're saying.
I hate to say it, you know, not to be all stereotypical and stuff. But I mean, like, how many preachers and like pastors and stuff are you seeing in the news now because of stuff like that? You know what I mean?
I think it's a way of Johnny making fun because they go after him a lot through those channels, and it's a way for him to just show the other side, the hypocritical side of all the things.
Not saying that all preachers or anything are like that.
Oh no, but it's just, you know, the general persona of, you know, when people make jokes or whatever and whatnot. Like, you know, it's like it could become, you know, a controversial issue just because of, you know, politically correctness and all that. But and which, you know, as we all know, a lot of, you know, there's not too many, you know, like Christians or Catholics or, you know, as far as like, let's say, political right side, I should say, people that work for like Marvel and DC and stuff in those comic companies.
Totally.
It's, you know, it's not a lot of those people. So they tend to, you know, take it a little far on some things and, you know, and it's no shame or whatever, you know, it's business, it's whatever. They can do what they want. But you know, you definitely do see a lot of those aspects in comics nowadays, which, you know, is unfortunate in some parts, but you know, but I do definitely think, you know, this might become a controversial issue just because of that stuff.
It might go up the money too, though. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, okay, guys. So we'll go down the panel and pick which, I guess, like, just so we can call it right now and kind of have an idea, kind of have a guess. I'm gonna say it right now. I call it that we see a big hero in issue 7, and I'm talking about maybe we get Spawn or we get a Marvel character. I don't think we get the DC character just yet. I think we get the DC character around issue 13. Anybody has a different opinion on that?
I mean, like I'm saying now, I think that since they threw everybody for a loop with the whole Einstein thing, that now we're gonna get who Einstein is. We're gonna get a little background on him. When I seen his first appearance and read the book, there's some panels in there that are reminiscent of Superman, like that Messiah. There's like a panel in there that's literally like a Messiah panel.
Exactly. Well, see, that's where I'm going at, Meta, because that's where I'm going at the numbers. Because okay, so he already met them, right? So we're gonna get on issue 4. We're gonna get a little of the backdrop, and then we're gonna get the way of them going to the dome. They're already either gonna go to the dome or they're gonna go to rescue the parents. Either or, they're on the mission. Okay, I think by the time we get to issue 5, they're already gonna be either there at the dome about to try to break in. So what I'm saying is issue 5 is probably gonna have a big cliffhanger to issue 6, because you can't take too long to get from this point to the dome. Their destination is the dome. That's where they need to get. That's what they're all trying to get to Denver. That's where they all snuck. So they got the van now, and they had to leave the car to get into the payback van. So they're gonna use the paybacks van to go to the mission. So that's why I'm saying that the paybacks are just like I don't think what Foyle said. Foyle had a little bit what I was thinking of. I think that they're using the paybacks as like you know how you want to throw a small team to go get you to the X-Men, so we'll throw you to the New Mutants to get you to the X-Men. I feel something like that. So we're gonna throw you the paybacks to get you to a bigger fish. That's how I felt.
Right.
I don't know, and I think we all should give Homesick Pilots a good read too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we also need to revisit Silver Surfer Black issue number 5, and seeing all these tie-ins and stuff. It's like I think that's what we're seeing right now is we're seeing these tie-ins, and even maybe revisit some Nolan stuff, but like I definitely think we need to go back and revisit those, because I think this issue is going to be an issue where we're going to read 2-3 more issues, and then it's just going to hit us in the face. And we're going to be like, oh, I need to go back and read number 3 again. And then you're going to read number 3, and it's going to have some like cool tie-in or whatever. Because I think with issue number 1 and 2, a lot of the things were, issue number 1 was presenting the scenario of, anti-comics, anti-superheroes. And then issue number 2 started the story about behind it, kind of, and like, some of the in-depth stuff about like why people think this, who's really like how many people are out there that really hate comics or like it and whatnot. And then now I think issue number 3 is really starting to show us, more of the superhero side. Because if you think about it genuinely, in the first 2 issues, we weren't seeing, superheroes like we were in issue number 3. Like we're just now being able to identify who exactly some of these heroes are, because now we're getting up close shots. We see them in the hall and whatever, which, by the way, I find it interesting that it is a hall that they're all kind of in, because it reminds me of the Hall of Justice and everything. I don't know if anybody got that vibe, but it kind of gave me a Hall of Justice.
We definitely need to find out where Dr. Black takes them to.
Yeah. I definitely think
that'd be a key part right there to figure out where do they go from here, from issue number 4 to lead up to what Donny Cates said 6 will be.
Like where are they at?
Biggest.
No, yeah, and I definitely think that's going to be revealed later on as we keep reading and reading and reading. I just think this issue right now, for what it is, there's a lot of things that we do y'all think Ellipsis will get powers? I do think I think Ellipsis.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think she already has powers. I just think she hasn't discovered them yet.
Meta.
I think like you're saying, she's the most powerful character.
I do think she does have powers. It's just she
has to be one of the most powerful characters, because why would Einstein is already super fucking powerful. So why would he be why would this girl be important to him unless she's more powerful than he is?
Cat 60.
Oops.
Besides Squirrel Girl.
Say it again, Meta.
The question is
why would the little girl be important to Einstein if Einstein he's basically like Dr. Manhattan, kind of. So why would this girl be important to him? Like if on like page 23, they're like, well, hold up, we were just sent to collect the girl. And so like why would Einstein have sent them to collect the girl? That girl has to be super fucking important. Like,
I see some idiot in the upper right hand corner. Like
Time out.
That is your final and last timeout. Third and final timeout. Been awarded to Spoiled Again Comics. Third and final timeout.
Cleveland Browns 28, Pittsburgh Steelers 0. Cleveland Browns 28, Pittsburgh Steelers 0. Still.
Whoa.
Oh, Steelers whoopings. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let it be known.
I think that the little girl, Ava, is the key. Is the one that has.
Dude, there's something that I read, and I don't know where the hell I read it. I kind of went back through through 3 again. There is something with that girl, and there's something mentioned somewhere I read.
Well, she has
smokes the rat real quick.
She has that necro power.
In Payback, that she's drawn in there, but maybe it's not in Payback. Maybe it's in. Maybe it's actually in Madman.
No, I looked in Madman.
So we all know that Ava has powers.
Look at Creatures of the ID. I mean, I have no idea how to read this book online. I've been trying to find it.
No, I read Creatures of ID already online.
She's not in there.
No, she's not in there.
There's 30 some odd issues.
I feel we catch her in one of his issues, dude.
I read the full upload of Creatures of ID, and he's not in there. It's like literally 3 different mini comics, and that the Einstein is just a section of that book. He's not the whole book, but his first appearance is in there. There's like 3 mini stories in that book. But if you look in the actual Einstein run, I think that she appears in that run.
That's the one I'm talking about. There's 30 issues in Madman Einstein.
Yeah. So we need to look through there and figure out what her powers are and what her name is in there.
Well,
what about Mike Rogers? What do you think of DB's question?
I think so which one? The 2 girls. We got the 2 girls. We got the girl we got the little girl, and we got our main character.
Mm-hmm. Ava and L.
Yeah, I think our main character has powers, and I think she's actually from inside the bubble thing, but got out, and now she lives in this world.
Yeah,
so
but
she kind of like she crossed over from.
See, and
she's kind of explained that they live there.
Yeah,
and she was able to get out through a tear in the fabric of.
I think that because she's the only one that jumped through that portal, that she's the only one that looks like a human.
And
I think after a while the dots wear off, and then you just become like the human. But
I agree.
See,
I don't think anybody else knows that, and I think they believe that the little girl is the first one to have done this.
Shit!
From the bubble, but she actually made it to the outside. So they're like, that's why she's so important.
Mike, do you think that she fucking has the ability to go through the bubble? She just doesn't know it.
Something like that. I think she might have wandered right through it or something, because she seems.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't know their powers and shit.
They mentioned that in Solid Blood 13. The first panels.
But see, here's what I think.
Unless she got rescued from the bubble from a superhero.
No, I think if you look at the beginning of issue 3, where it talks about the bombs and how that Black, which we know is not Doctor Strange, which it was Black instead, made the force field to protect them from the weapons they were using to capture the people. And I think that the Ava was kind of like their super weapon that he took
What's good, G-Hub?
She has like necro powers. Oh shit! I think that they took her to the outside of the bubble to basically use her as a weapon, but then she is like doesn't know her mission basically.
So I think Ava came from which one's the little girl?
Ava, the little girl.
Ava. She came from this place.
Yeah, I think
this is Solid Blood. Solid Blood 17.
Where'd you get that?
I just have a couple of them. I bought a bunch of them.
Ben.
Ben.
Isn't that that shit Kirkman was talking about?
So this tells this story. It's about what's her face, right?
It's about Blood 17, right?
Yeah. It's about Michonne, but it opens up in this containment unit thing here. And she's saying, things were so much simpler before I got my powers. It was such a burden knowing when everything is going to die. I didn't like it. And she's like in this containment unit here. I think this is where that little girl comes from. This is like where they put the, this is where they study them.
What's the name of that?
Let me know what the bin is.
Solid Blood.
Oh, I looked up silver. I looked up Silver Blood, and then next thing you know, it came up with 17-inch long barbecue.
Yeah, I need that. So
go ahead and start the auction, Mike. You can go ahead and start the.
Yeah, I'll buy one now.
Mike Rogers, your first.
Whatever price, we'll just keep going and racking it up.
We're gonna start the auction 30 minutes early, starting with Mike Rogers and only Mike Rogers.
for that one book.
That one's gonna be up. Did I have any other ones?
Oh man,
yeah, I need that book, man.
I didn't know you guys knew about that, right?
No.
I mean, you just hit us with it. That's why we
I know about Liquid Blood 18, but not.
I knew about it, but I didn't
Blood,
know that it was the link to crossover, though.
I caught you.
So now we know for
all
sure.
on your own, and I went straight to AM. I'm like, you got to hit up Mike Rogers, dude, right? You got to hit up Mike. This dude is getting a lot of info.
Come on,
hey,
come on, just look at that. Look at that. Come on. I got crossover 3. I got crossover 3 on my screen.
Wrong person.
I know, wrong person. Come on, this looks dope, guys. Though, come on.
It does.
And with the shave cut. And with the shave,
Pop on.
It looks like you're getting teabagged.
It's a little bit.
I feel like I'm winking right now, to be honest.
That's not even close.
I know, suit and tie. That's about as close as I can get.
Oh man! All in all, it was a good issue. I thought it was a good issue. I know we didn't get what we expected, but Big Baby won his spawn.
I think that this girl came from Strange Academy. The girl that's in crossover.
Well, dude, I mean, in 2, lasers basically out of her eye and killing a rat. So, I mean, she's got some sort of powers. But
that is going to be the thing to find out where she's from.
Oh my god, bro! All right, so in that issue that he's got, Spawn appears in that issue.
Whoa!
In Youngblood?
No, Solid Blood.
In that Solid Blood.
Yeah, Solid Blood 17.
Yeah, he appears in like the end of it. It looks like. It looks like it's Spawn, like part of him. It's his chains and like shit. You got Michonne's sword that's like stabbed into the ground, and then
wait, which one had the topic of kids love chains?
Number 2.
Okay.
But like I'm saying, on that book he has in his hand, Spawn appears in there, or at least it looks like Spawn to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to see where they were going with.
Do you see what page I'm talking about, Mike?
Yeah.
The one with the sword stuck into the ground? Yep, that page.
Oh, shoot.
This is literally the only book that came out. Solid Blood 17. Like, there's no more Solid Bloods. This is it.
I can't find that. Where did you find to read that?
It's
Dude,
Solid Blood 17. Like, it's not even a series or anything. It's just a book.
Can I bin that?
Yeah, dude, I'd look for it. I cannot find it for sale anywhere.
Yeah, that wasn't for sale. Like, at least from any of the shops over here.
All right, Mike Rogers, we'll talk after the show. I want to.
Yeah, I'll get more too.
Hey, Mike, hit me up on Instagram, Mike. Hit me up on the gram.
This is
It
the
was a
fourth copy
surprise.
I had.
Killer comic.
I sold one.
Put that on the side.
Yeah, yeah, they're all the same. I've had 4 so far.
Ooh,
where was I getting them?
Hey, man, I'm gonna need your source.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your source.
Yeah.
That's AMKM news.
All I want is one for my PC, man. I don't care
One
about
sec. Here, let me do this.
just one.
What, Solid Blood?
Just the
Yeah.
tip.
Oh,
It came out. It came out in December
of this year.
Yeah, or not? Well, last year.
Oh shoot, guys! So it was some probably in the works.
If you
It's
want
all
me,
out.
I'll buy a couple right now.
So
Hey, just send me over what you want me to pay. So I'll send you it.
I will get them and then I will distribute them because I can still get them.
What is
hit me up on the
he
gram, Mike.
talking about? What is he talking about? I just got back.
So
I'm gonna get you guys some Solid Blood 17s.
All right, I need 100. I'm kidding. I need all of them.
Do not send none to foil.
Yeah, please
All right.
don't send foil
Hey,
on
guys,
me.
I literally just had 4, so I will get at least 4 more.
All right, sounds good. We can get more.
Ben,
what the hell was that?
Let me turn my face off and I'll do this. I'll be back. I'll be back.
He said that they
All right.
came out last year, right? So I looked it up, and just to let you guys know, it is sold out, and I can't get none, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Gone.
You're gone.
Short printed, gone.
You're short print.
Short print.
Damn image, man.
I'll take a couple hydro. I know you have a couple stashed away. I know you.
Not hey, keep it down.
Don't get me robbed.
All right.
Let the law know.
So I'm gonna go down the list. It's time for us to head out for the day.
We trying to kick people out, tell them they're to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here.
All right,
we gotta-
let me show off these.
We got 25 minutes until the poser show.
Oh, that's good. We got time. Let me show off these.
J1, what you got? Where can we catch you in the field?
Well, you'll find me on Comic Book Poser here momentarily. Shortly thereafter, by shortly I mean quite a few days, you'll find me on Comic Auction Metaphorical with the Midnight Mafia. Thank you.
The man himself, Cat 60. What you got for me, brother? Mute it.
Sign language.
are we doing our outro like you want to know where you can find me or something?
Yeah. I love to know where I can find you.
So you can find me on Tinder under white lesbian Nazi biker for Christ.
Remember, swipe left, guys.
With a Finding Caramel empanada sign.
Yes.
Find me empanadas. I'll work for empanadas.
Well, no. We'll fuck for empanadas.
Oh,
That's
my
right.
God. All
Anything.
right. Looks like we're going off the rails.
Chickens, doesn't matter.
Peace out, Cat 60. How'd you know?
Huh?
What's up?
Okay, anyways, I'll just pay him out. You can find us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday
That was the easiest buy I've ever gave.
on Metaphorical's channel, and we'll be on Posers tonight with a special guest. Special guest, yep. All right. Since you don't got no outro, what you got, man? What you got, brother?
You know where to find us, man. Hey, go make sure everybody go and head on over to the Poser auction, man. We're gonna also have some big giveaways coming up soon, guys. So be on the lookout for that. We got a lot of shit dropping, man. We like to drop it like it's hot. We always cooking in the kitchen, making Cat 60 his apple empanadas. So
well, we gotta stick with the brownies.
Yeah, man.
With those too, man. You know what I'm saying? We switching up the menu. So
yes.
Until next time, man. You know it's awesome to do these little chats. I'm sorry I can't do more non-auction stuff, man. But my son's growing up and my time is limited. So shout out to all you guys in the community to show up and support everything we do.
Thank you, brother, for showing. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, appreciate you coming, man. Definitely, always good to have you, brother.
Thank you.
Where can the community find you? What you got going on for the week?
Over at Comic Book Steals and Deals, I'm doing the report every day live now. So I'm trying to get the report out between like 2 and 4 every day. So I'm doing a show, but I put up a little reminder beforehand. So doing the show, doing the Steals and Deals report every day. Yeah.
Definitely. No, I appreciate you coming, brother, and you're always welcome. And
always a good time.
We can have you on another auction, man.
Definitely.
And if you're ever up, at night, man, just hit me up. You can the guest seller or something.
Yeah, and as soon as I figure out how to work StreamYard, I'll invite you guys over to my auctions as well.
Woo woo, let's go.
Yeah, I'm just not technically savvy.
It's all good, brother.
We can talk, man. If you're gonna work out some kind of intro shit, too, man, we can hook you up with some shit like that.
Definitely.
Let me get that intro though. I love
Marvel. I'll hook you. I'll send that over. Marvelous Comics or Marvelous hooked me up with some that. He hooked me up with the icon. He hooked me up with an intro. So
shout out.
Yeah, so cool. Marvelous Comics. Got to check them out.
Definitely. All right, big baby. Up to no good. What's up, brother?
Stop crying. Keep it comics. See you on the auction.
That's it.
Short and sweet.
We still need answers for all that hate that you was putting on my man Donny Cates.
Oh, I said a lot of it. It's basically just the whole book.
Ah, shit! Look at him.
Yeah, that was
now, man. This is
showing up
bullshit,
with payback. I ain't going out without a file.
This ain't authorized, Hydra.
I got issue 1.
Where's the bag and 4?
Issue 3 and 4.
Why is you touching my books like that, Hydra?
Starting at $100. Bro.
This is unacceptable, man. We don't need to talk.
Hey, if y'all want these, they might be up in Posers. Kind of stop by. No.
You better not steal my books, man.
Dang. Anyways, appreciate you. And anything you got going on coming up?
I got things going on.
What's going on?
He's always suspicious, man. But appreciate you coming out, brother, and hopefully we can get you back for another one.
You do realize you got the wrong covers, right?
No. This is
looking
the
for
first.
A, B, C, and D. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you got those are the wrong. That's the wrong ones, dude. Here, send them to me, and I'll get you
Those
the
are
right
reprints. Those are the reprints. Those are the reprints.
Wait, Mike.
Papa's claimed A, B, C, and D. All right. So.
Okay, that's 200 then.
Oh, Lordy.
Damn, you already know the price set. Look. Forgot your name. Foils.
Yeah, had a blast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little news alert. Yeah, just really fun. I think even though Crossover 3 wasn't as full of Donnie goodness as we thought it was going to be, we still got some cool stuff out of it. But even though we didn't get as much as we wanted, it was still a great issue. We were able to have a whole full segment on it, and I'm sure we can have like plenty of them on it. But yeah, definitely lots of Spec to look forward to. And you guys can check me out, IG Lives on IG, on Metas, not on Posers tonight, next week, I believe. And then, yeah, back here.
Yeah, man, appreciate you.
Hey, I do want to say something. Even though it may not have been packed with the stuff that we wanted, it has great mystery, and it's like going down.
I agree.
It's going down this path where, where you just don't know what's going to come next, and it's keeping you on the edge of your seat. I mean, it's those kind of things that kind of keep it interesting. I mean,
yeah.
We just want something as people. We always want the instant gratification, and he's not giving it to you. But the only thing that would destroy this book for me is if it just keeps going and going and going, and then eventually you just get tired of. Where's the bomb?
He's a fucking tease.
Yeah, where's the bomb?
Well, I just bought 10 Payback #1, so.
Oh my gosh.
I did too.
I bought those like 3 days ago.
I bought all of them already. No.
Sure, they're Dark Horse because
I bought the rights to Payback.
All right, without further ado, peace out, Foil.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to just say thank you to the Trapster for fucking hooking it up with the pickle banger image. Y'all let me know how you feel.
Nice.
And we're gonna leave it with a mic drop. Hydra's a little modest, so DJ AM play that track before we leave, so we can just show what the man is working on. He's bringing in the fire.
Oh, my video that I stole? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Hey,
It's a little something y'all gonna get into.
yeah, coming soon, very soon.
Papa William, a lot of boobs.
Hey,
Not enough. No such thing. No such thing.
Yeah, so I definitely like to get your guys' feedback on how we did this show. I know that we did like a little skit, little joke, what foiled with the news. So if you missed that, hit the rewind. Next week, hopefully, we can come out with something else. I appreciate everyone that did come out. And if you missed it, hit the rewind. I don't know. Catch us on Posers shortly. Should be starting in about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, you know where to find us. And until next time, see y'all next week.
Peace. Peace.
I thought you got.
Peace.